we need to petition, we need to call managers, we need to do something. Hello, good morning. My name is Jasmine, I'm an illustrator, and welcome to my channel. It is that time of the year, my friends. It is National Novel Writing Month, aka NaNoWriMo. If you are like me, I've been waiting all year long for this month to come by so that I can focus on writing my queer romance fantasy stories. I did talk about it in my previous vlog, so I won't go too much into detail introducing it. So for today's video, I'm going to document an entire week of working on NaNoWriMo. So per my previous vlog, I still needed to finish my outline and I need to finish this book. So yesterday I was able to do all of that. You can tell by all the tabs. I compiled all my notes from this research. I think my magic system for this story is a lot more fleshed out. I feel pretty good. I mean, this project is purely for fun, so I don't have the pressure that I have for my medieval comic. I'm just here to have a good time, you guys. Just like Clyde over there. He's in his morning foraging. Right, Papa? So I've worked on this project and past NaNoWriMos, I think like 2 or 1, and I already have about 30,000 words in the project. It's not a novel, it's much longer than that, so 30,000 is not necessarily, oh, a third of the project. I would say it's more like a fifth. What I decided was to read what I've already written today at the start of the event so that I really know exactly what's going on and there's no continuity issues. So that's something that has been on my mind for a while, but I think that's the right thing to do. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Read everything that I've written so that then we can finally get to actually writing for NaNoWriMo. It's the afternoon. I finished reading everything I've already written for the story, and I'm ready to start writing. My thoughts on what I've previously written, I definitely have to go back and edit a lot of names and double down on my tense, my writing tense. Last year, I had 6 beta readers to go over my short story, which is the first book of the series. One of them pointed out that my tense was constantly fluctuating between present and past. So knowing that, I definitely take more precaution when I'm writing to stick to the past tense. In rereading it, I still saw a lot of sentences that I was off on the tense, and I even corrected a few other things just generally for editing purposes, and it's nice to see that I can improve. I don't know how to describe it. I mean, obviously it sucks to see that your work is not perfect or strong and to have to improve it, but it's still encouraging to see that I am capable of seeing mistakes and fixing them. I do still plan on hiring an editor to go over my work. So despite my own revisions, there will still be another pair of eyes to go over this once it's ready. Oh! Clyde is eating pomegranates right now, and it's incredible how those things can have a big splash. Anyways, I'm going to put a 30-minute timer and we'll see how many words I can write in that. The goal is 1,667 words per day. So 680 words, so nowhere near our goal. The reason I'm slowing down is I'm not in a super fun, exciting scene, so I made some chai tea and I'm going to put another half-hour timer. After that, I really have to jump onto my comic work, and I'll have to write the rest at night in bed. I'm at 1,300 words. That means for tonight I have only 300 words to write to at least reach the normal nano goal. I think that's where I'm gonna leave it at. Rereading what I wrote in the past, I did not expect it to have eaten up so much time. Almost at 2,000, but not quite. It's 10:30 and I'm gonna call it quits for tonight. It's 8:42 at night. I have finished drawing. I went to the gym, had dinner, washed my face. Basically, the day is done, but the writing is not. I try not to vlog in bed only because the lighting is so terrible, but here we are. I'm definitely slowing down on the writing because every time I get to scenes where I have to talk about plot in terms of like the politics in the world or the research that the main character has to do, like I guess more info dumping and inserting Easter eggs, or maybe not Easter eggs, but like inserting important information, I definitely feel my creativity like shriveling up and my attention span shortening. I had a great time yesterday writing this, I don't want to say heavy, but like this moment where the main character sees how Giacomo has destroyed something important, and then we as the reader like remember a moment that she had with Claire and that friend. And so it was kind of moody. It was moody. So I had a great time writing it yesterday, and now we're at the point where she has to kind of info dump stuff to her roommate. So not necessarily fun. And I got a lot of words to put in today to meet that word goal. Dang, day 2. Struggling. Good morning. Yesterday when I went to Starbucks, because I had run out of milk, only because of that, they told me they weren't going to serve the pumpkin spice lattes anymore. Like, I don't know about you, but I thought that they served that all the way until January. Like, that's how it's been for years. Christmas is taking over and it's just eating up autumn. It's so not okay, guys. We need to petition, we need to call managers, we need to do something about protecting and saving pumpkin spice season. So, to protest this horrible indignation, crime, I'm making pumpkin coffee. That is so good. Why would you want to stop serving that? I'm so mad, you guys. I hope you know I'm kidding. It's 7:30. Not only do I need to play catch up and write 1,000 words because of not writing them yesterday, and then I have to write 1,600 for today's words. So that's 2,600 words that I need to write today. I finished the scene where there has to be a little bit of info dumping. I kind of chickened out and just made it into a warning where Mirabelle just gets a warning. We don't really dive into more details of the political landscape or anything, so that's why my word count was so low last night, because that scene was cut short. Where I'm at now in the story, Mirabelle is going to re-meet a vampire that she met in a previous scene, and he's gonna stick around. He's a quirky character. I really like him. What are they gonna talk about? The way I outline, I have plot points, but the creative nitty-gritty details of what they're going to say and how they're going to say it, more importantly how they're going to say it, I don't have a clear idea. That's why I think that part of how I write is a little bit of pantsing, because I definitely don't have a super detailed outline, and I never have. Even when I was writing Girl Night, my medieval comic, it was more a plot outline. It's 3 o'clock. I just went on my lunch break and I pushed you guys. I managed to write not only the required words from yesterday, but today's words as well. So I'm all cut up. In fact, I'm only 77 words ahead. But yeah, that was hard. I think I'm a slow typer. Try to think through what I put down in terms of words. Like, I'm not a fast drafter at all. So this is gonna be hard, getting to reach these daily word count goals. Like, I'm a little nervous now. On day 3, and the cold reality of this challenge is really hitting me, that it's taking me at least 2 hours to reach this goal. At least, if I'm writing really fast. This is not good. I really do need to either be okay with not reaching the goal for this month, which would really suck. I would love to be able to win for once, but that does mean, like, this would be like full time, just because I'm a slow writer. There is no way for me to be able to write fast draft. I don't even think in fast draft. I can't write and then she said, and then he said, and then he jumped, and then she jumped. Like, that's not fun. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow.
Alright, let's see how this dish looks. I'm excited and hungry. Whoa, look at that. That's
wow!
It's looking awesome.
It's actually brown.
Yeah, let's see.
$1.95, baby. This is actually good. Who would have thought? Dinner is done. I was going to sit down and write because it's 7 o'clock, but my closet is a mess. And it's not just the visible mess. My whole organization, my systems inside of it are completely screwed up. They've been screwed up for months. And it's the tipping point now. I can barely go in there and find anything that I want. So what I'm saying is, I'm not going to be able to catch up to NaNoWriMo today. It'll have to be done tomorrow, because I'm going to organize my closet. But being that it's the end of the week, I'm going to have to conclude this vlog, and for next week's vlog, you're basically going to see me try to catch up to, what are we now, at like a 4,000 word deficit here? So yeah, that's what we're going to do. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!